All right. So all right, let's go ahead and talk about this one over here. This is from MSN, a Market Watch. Hershey puts a trans woman on a candy bar, and some customers are calling for a boycott. Okay. So I guess, or I believe it's a couple days. This is pretty recent. I believe 2 days ago, I think Hershey's put out a chocolate bar that says like her and she, and so it's like their marketing, right? Like her and she, like the pronouns for a woman. I think that's funny, but the fact that they use a trans person, that's where sort of like, oh, but she's not a her or she biologically. But you gotta, in America, you gotta respect my pronouns and all that stuff. And I think it's just, I think people are just done with it. I think a lot of people are just like completely like, okay, I don't care anymore. Right. Because from the margin, another chocolate company's attempt to challenge gender stereotypes has drawn an online boycott. In this case, it's the Hershey's company with which launched a campaign in Canada to promote International Women's Day. Sorry. Okay, so you're gonna promote a trans woman on International Women's Day? That sounds like an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Oh man. By releasing 5 limited editions she for her chocolate bars, one of the bars features Faye Johnstone, a trans woman who is a co-owner and executive director of the Canadian consulting firm Wisdom to Action, and who describes themselves as queer and trans feminist. See, this is what I hate, man. They, them, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Is there multiple versions of you?
Yeah.
Are you Kang the Conqueror? You have multiple versions? Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, paradox. So, bro, I just got a cool idea for an intro. The logo shows some music before it cuts, and Phillip says, "You like Eggroll as a Chinese hang." Oh man. Oh yeah. We live in the paradox, man. The paradox. Jack in the Box has pretty good egg rolls. I've never actually had Jack in the Box egg rolls. I didn't even know they had egg rolls.
Yeah, I didn't know either. No, I didn't eat a lot of Jack in the Box yet.
He is a Hydra, so that's what it is. Oh man. Let's see. Oh man, this is weird. The bar prompted some immediate backlash, especially from the political right, to Johnstone's participation in the campaign as a trans woman. The campaign has renewed heated discussion over gender identity and trans rights online that led to the hashtag boycott Hershey's to jump on top of Twitter trends on Thursday. The social media boycott comes to transgender people in the U.S. have faced horrifying rhetoric at state houses, with at least 150 bills targeting transgender people being introduced so far in this year's, the highest in the single year, according to the Human Rights Campaign, a leading LGBTQ advocacy group and political lobbying organization. So I'm going to stop there. So, look, it's your own company. Do whatever you want, okay? But the thing is that I'm not gonna be buying any of these, right? I'm not gonna be buying any of these. And the thing is that if you don't like it, don't watch. If you don't like it, don't buy it. All right, peace, right? And that's where we have this right over here. So right when they released it, so this is the Daily Wire. So this is from early today. This is an article came out today. Jeremy's Chocolates sells more than 200,000 chocolate bars in just over 24 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and watch the video. So I'm not sure if you actually seen the video yet.
Not
so
yet.
So let's go ahead and watch the video.
I didn't know this was a thing.
On us again.
Yeah.
And I love an international woman. But our friends over at Hershey's, they don't even know what a woman is. They've hired a biological male to be the spokesperson for their Women's Day campaign. And they're calling that campaign, and I swear I'm not making this up, Hershey. Hershey. It's humiliating. And it's the reason that I'm launching Jeremy's Chocolate. We have 2 kinds. She, her, and he, him. One of them's got nuts. If you need me to tell you which one it is, keep giving your money to Hershey's. If you're tired of giving your money to woke corporations that hate you, and you're looking for a delicious chocolate bar from a company that actually wants your business, head over to IHateHersheys.com and order Jeremy's chocolate today.
That
was really good.
Amazing commercial.
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So the Daily Wire guys, I don't believe I don't believe with everything they say. It's like I don't agree with everything they say, but some of the
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
that
yeah.
they come out with is freaking hilarious. So I believe they like canceled so this thing called Harry's Razors, right? And I believe you might have seen them on like YouTube like commercials or something like that. But I guess like they ended up like canceling. They don't want to do any more promotions for the Daily Wire, is because they said something they didn't agree with. So he immediately came out with Jeremy's razors, and like they're basically selling their own stuff. It's like, all right, cool, we're gonna make our own stuff. All right, so and that's what I actually really like. Jeremy's Chocolate, the new business line founded by Daily Wire co-CEO Jeremy Boring, in response to a woke stunt by Hershey's, has sold 200,000 non-woke candy bars in just over 24 hours from when it was launched. That was this is insane, right? And
Yeah.
I love this. I actually I love this a lot. I actually might buy some.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious actually.
The chocolate bars, which come in two varieties, were created after Hershey's rolled out the International Women's Day's marketing campaign that featured a man who identifies as a woman as one of its spokespersons. Boring promptly entered the chocolate business, and in a rebuke of Hershey's, made clear the Daily Wire would not compromise in the definition of womanhood. Fine, I'll do it. Introducing Jeremy's Chocolate. Yes, it's real. We have two kinds, he, him, and she, her.
See her.
One of them has nuts. If you need me to tell you which one, keep buying Hershey's, right? But if you know what a woman is and love chocolate, go to I Hate Hershey. I actually went on to their website, and it's, I think it's reasonably priced. However, I think just the message itself, it's amazing. I think
Yeah.
I think the messaging is great, and it's the fact that this is nutless. Oh man. Oh man, I'm dying. I'm dying. you put math into it, Grae and Phil are gonna lose it. Yo, math? You guys, someone talk about math?
We're gonna stream about math equation.
Yeah. Let me tell you how to do the math. Yeah. The Daily Wire has built a reputation for big responses to woke corporations and institutions. In 2021, the company signed Gina Carano to produce and star in Terror on the Prairie after she was canceled by Disney. And in March of last year, Boring launched Jeremy's Razors in response to Harry's Razors, publicly declaring they would pull ads from the Daily Wire in response to Daily Wire hosts articulating traditional views on gender. The people asked and we answered. Thanks to Jeremy's Chocolate, you can stop eating chocolates that hate you. Harry's Razors hates you. Disney hates you. And now Hershey's hates you. As long as the corporations and institutions across America continue to alienate half of the country, the Daily Wire will continue building alternatives. Stop giving your money to woke chocolate companies that hate you. Yeah, this is great, right? And yeah, they sold 100,000. And a lot of people bought a lot of she, her right over here. And it actually has over there. Over in 12 hours, 100,000 were sold. Daily Wire also published an ad for Jeremy's Chocolate featuring Boring and Daily Wire hosts Brett Cooper and Michael Knowles. And many Twitter users were astonished by the speed with the Daily Wire was able to launch the Jeremy's Chocolate.
Yeah.
That was fast.
Yeah,
It's
that was
quick,
amazing. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And when it comes to culture and politics, right? I think I forgot which way it is. I think it's culture is downstream from politics or vice versa. It's so close. And the thing is that the reason why things get across or things get done a lot quicker is because of internet, right? Back then, it used to take you like 3 months for you to deliver a mail because you have to go on horseback. But now everything is at a click of a button. You send something out. If something goes online that you don't like, you can go online and petition. If it's something that goes crazy or something like that, right? And et cetera, et cetera. I think Twitter was the main reason why Donald Trump won in 2016, right? It's because people are sort of just like, think he's funny, he's saying weird shit online, and he's just like hilarious, and they just wanted to vote for someone who's different, right? They don't want to vote for someone who's originally, like who's been in politics for a long time, like Hillary Clinton. So that's the reason why when it comes to politics and culture, if you can set something up like really, really quick, I think it's it's up to the essence, right? If you want to get your points across, like let's say if Disney makes some insanely cringe woke stuff, and then immediately you have the ability to make something really, really quick to sort of counter their narrative or the message. That can definitely like sort of stop them, right? And I think the Quarter Crew did something with like AI animation, which is really, really cool. That like you can make AI animations in like maybe like couple days to like couple weeks now versus taking like months to years, right? Let's see. 22 hours ago, the Hershey Chocolate Company used trans person in an ad. Less than a day later, Daily Wire launched their own chocolate company. Did you know they did they know ahead of time about the ad? Right. The thing is that that was super quick, like less than 20.
Yeah. Less than a day.
Yeah, it's amazing. Let's see. Oh, so this is a question from earlier.
Yeah,
Is
there's no, there's not. But it's just that I have relatives in the US, then I go there from time to time. Yeah, I'll be actually next month. I'll be going. Me and Phil will be meeting in person for the very first time. So
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. The Denny Tate said, just a quick Google search, but there is one in US and in Guam, and I guess I'm moving to Guam. Oh man.
Guam is
Let's
really
see.
really tiny though compared to Korea. just saying. It's really really tiny.
Yeah, but you're gonna miss out on all the good like Korean barbecue
Korean
food.
stuff. Yep. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yo, Korean barbecue sounds amazing right now. But Boring confirmed that he worked through the night Thursday to get the product off the ground. We did not know. He tweeted, "We just stayed up all night for the love of the game and the country and chocolate." Yeah, that's awesome. That's amazing. And we need more of we need counter like culture, right? If they have something on that they're trying to push out that we don't agree with, we need something. It's like, oh, just make your own movie. Just make your own. Just do this. Just do this. And like sort of like what Drunk 3PO Drunk 3PO is doing. He's seeing a lot of these woke nonsense, crazy ideology stuff that's pushed into kids' libraries. So he's like, I'm just gonna make my own stuff. And the thing is that if you have the opportunity to do it, I don't see why not. And you shouldn't get a lot of hate for it. It's just because you're doing something, right? I remember he was mentioning how like someone from Marvel was like, "Oh, your comic book isn't gonna make as much as my book. Your graphic novel." It's like, dude, I'm just trying to make books for kids. All right, I'm doing this by myself, and maybe a couple other people who are helping me with the artist or whatever. I'm doing this all by myself. I don't have a big ass production company to help me and have millions of dollars to get this out. So I do like that.
Yeah, in a way, it's already been happening for years, just not in a large scale. Like example, G&G, Nerdrotic. That's why they rose to prominence so quickly. It's because people are so sick of these woke stuff that they resort to, instead of watching actual movies, they just go to YouTube and watch people talk about this kind of stuff instead.
Thanks for checking out this segment of the Project Eggroll podcast. If you like what we do here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will know next time when we go live. We do go live every Saturday at 8 p.m. Once again, we are just getting started. Tons of more video to come. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.